Lewis, a really hard-fought battle here at Turf Moor today. Unfortunately, didn't go away in the end, but we must be proud of the boys.
Yeah, definitely. Just like I said to the players inside, listen, if we can defend for 80 minutes how we did in League Two, but over a 90-95 minute period, we're going to win more than we lose, because we know we're creating chances at the other end. Disappointed with the goals that we conceded, but listen, we've come to Turf Moor, top of the champ, look like they're 100% going up. And we've given them a right good go, and you could see they were scratching their heads for long periods.
We contained a lot of pressure and dealt with a lot of possession today, but how proud of you with us defensively? Our defensive performance was brilliant, I thought.
Yeah, definitely. We knew we was going to have to give up a lot today, in terms of there being a real good possession-based team. Listen, they're playing some fantastic stuff and things like that, and we understood that that's what we was coming up against. And I'm just really proud of the players for. Listen, the calibre of the performance, the maturity of it to stand true and take on all that I've asked of them over the last couple days leading up to this one. Listen, you see Joel Lynch making his return from injury and getting through 90 minutes. You see Trav obviously having a little bit of needle from me on Saturday, and then coming and putting in a fantastic performance. Remy, Caleb has been out of the squad for how long and come in and put a great performance in. Ben Wells, Teddy Jenks, Dom Telford getting a goal. Like, listen, the list goes on. Harry Ranson, like, listen, they put on a fantastic performance. So yeah, just a little bit disappointed to concede 2 in the last 10 minutes, and we can't make a habit of that. But listen, there's definitely a lot of plaudits, well, more pride than anything.
And how happy does that make you to see these players coming in? Obviously, lots of changes today, but they all came in and put an absolute massive shift. What does that mean to you as the manager?
100%. I said it to the players inside. I said, listen, it gives me a massive selection headache going into Saturday. Doesn't matter that we've been on a decent run with 8 points from 12. Ultimately, if you're doing well and you're putting me under pressure, it means that it becomes more of a tough choice to pick the team on Saturday, and that is definitely what it is. Listen, obviously we're going to get back quite late tonight, so we'll rest up tomorrow, and then listen, we'll be switching our minds over to what's going to be another really tough test against Barrow on Saturday.
We know Dom Telford's a player with goals in him. We knew they were going to come, and what a place to get one today. That must have meant the world to him.
Yeah, definitely, especially because he's a local lad. He's a Blackburn boy, isn't he? So he's been going on about it and telling us all about it. I think he had half of the away end, but no, listen, I'm really happy for him, because listen, for the last couple of weeks, Nico and Nadas have had the shirt and have been doing fantastic. So for him, Caleb, Remy to come in and put the shift in that he did is fantastic. And listen, I can't speak highly enough of Dom as a person and as a player. I think he's fantastic, and we've had a real good coup to be able to bring him in, and we saw the composure that he showed when he went through with the opportunity that he got.
Yeah, and obviously going 1 up early, did that opening goal affect the way that we sort of approached the game, or was it just the same as we wanted before kick-off, getting that early goal?
No, definitely not. We always talk about different things that happen in games, especially since I've been able to get the opportunity to take the team. Like, we're understanding that we're going to come up against a little bit of chaos at times. We're going to come up against adversity, or we're going to go in with a little bit of joy. And obviously we went in at half time with thinking that we had done really, really well, but that doesn't mean that we don't come out second half and approach it exactly the same. Disappointed that we conceded after 3 minutes. I think if we could have held it firm for a little bit longer, it'd have been a different sort of half time, because hopefully we'd have held them out. And then obviously, like I say, to concede the last 2 in the last 10 minutes, just when you feel like you're quite close to getting to the penalties, yeah, it's disappointing. But listen, we've put on a great performance, and like I say, we've got definitely come away from here with a lot of positives and happiness, more so than looking at the result.
And we haven't got the exact figure, but I think it's around 300 Crawley fans today on a Tuesday night up to Burnley. You couldn't hear anyone but the Crawley fans today.
Fantastic. Listen, I'll probably sound like a broken record how much I give them praise, and you could see me at the end making sure that all the players stayed out and gave them a little 5 minutes, because listen, they've been fantastic all season, and today to come all the way to Burnley to come and support us, and hopefully we send them home happy, because ultimately this is why we play football, to entertain, and hopefully they were that.
As you say, lots of rest tomorrow. It's going to be a long journey home, but a big game in Barrow at the weekend.
Yeah, 100%. I've just seen the results from the league tonight, so obviously we know we've got a job on our hand, especially with Barrow being really high up in the league. But in the last couple of weeks we've come up against your Bradfords and your Mansfields, who are up there. So hopefully we've just got to go and put in a performance not too similar to today, and fingers crossed we come up with 3 points.
Lewis, thank you very much. Thank you. Lynch, obviously not the result we wanted, but a great night here in Burnley and a very brave performance, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was still a positive performance. I was obviously proud to be the captain of the team and proud of the lads for their performance. It's the first time I've been beat 3-1 and come away feeling like we're happy that how it went. Do you know what I mean? It was the lads really dug in. I mean, they're a top. They are probably the best team in the Championship. Really, they're probably going back to the Premier League, and no one expected anything from us. And the lads really committed, disciplined, and it was a good performance. Like the last goal maybe shouldn't have happened, but apart from that, we were in the game, and we could have maybe nicked something on another day if we were a bit lucky. But it was really positive from the lads. I'm really happy. I was happy to be part of it.
And as a defender, to hold a side of that quality for 80 odd minutes, how did that feel?
Yeah, they've got a real quality. So they're putting us under pressure all the time. At any moment they can score. The Barnes goal, his header. Do you know what I mean? At any minute they can one pass and they can score, and that's their quality. That's why they are where they are. And it's tough for us, but we sat in, we defended well. Like I said, we were so disciplined. Everyone did their job. Everyone worked so hard. It was a really positive day as far as I'm concerned. Not so much the result, obviously, but it's Burnley away. It's a hard place to come. But a really positive day. It was a good one.
I know you've briefly told us off camera, but can you just sum up your emotions when that first goal did go in from Dom?
Yeah, I couldn't really believe it. To be honest, it was one of them. But yeah, it was a funny one because no one expects anything from us. Like coming up here and we played a team that players that need to get minutes, players are trying to get fit, players are trying to push for positions. And if you looked at the team sheet before the game, I don't think anyone in the world would have thought that we'd probably go 1-0 up, to be honest, and that's including myself. But we did go 1-0 up, and yeah, it was enjoyable. But we stayed in the game. It was touch and go, really. Like every man did their job and worked hard, and the goal, obviously, we deserved it. Dom deserves it. He's been working hard, and it's been tough for the team. A lot of negative press around the team, and not much. It's tough, do you know what I mean? So to give that performance after everything's against you, it's good, it's a positive.
And more positives to you, obviously captain's day, but also 90 minutes. How'd you get on?
Yeah, it's nice to be back and nice to be playing 90 minutes. Obviously, I've had a terror of a season so far. It's not been good. Been unfortunate through injury. But I'm really chomping at a bit now to sort of get my place back in the team, play some regular games. Obviously, I want to be part of it. I know that the team hasn't done too well start of the season, but there's some real positivity around the dressing room at the minute with Lewis in charge and Tony, and I definitely feel that we're sort of stepping in the right direction now, and you can sort of feel it coming. I think we'll kick on again in the league, get some more results, and get up that table. But obviously I want to stay fit and be part of it.
And a different sort of opposition today came a sort of different game plan, I suppose, but it really worked and it was effective for the majority of the game.
Yeah, they'll do that to teams in the Championship. Do you know what I mean? They're the best team in the Championship as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure a lot of people think that and know that. With their manager and the style of play, the players that they've got, there's some real class. Do you know what I mean? Really good players. But the way we stuck in and we were disciplined about our defending and stuck to the game plan. Everyone just did their job, and that's what we expect. Like really going on, like we said that if we defend like that against teams in League Two, we'll have such a solid base, and we'll be able to attack. We've got enough quality to score goals, and I think that's what we need to do. So start keeping the clean sheets. Obviously, it's easier to keep clean sheets against teams in League Two than a Burnley team like that, but we've still got to do the right things. And if we defend like that, we definitely will have the clean sheets, and we'll start picking up more results.
You're looking forward to the journey home?
Yeah, I don't mind it. It's been a positive day as far as I'm concerned. I thought the fans were absolutely amazing. They were brilliant. You could hear them, especially in the first half, really defending. They were behind us, do you know what I mean? And it really does help, especially some of the young lads who might be a little bit nervous and stuff. And they helped, and they were brilliant. And I hope they've had a good day, do you know what I mean? I think it was a nice occasion. It was probably a nice occasion for the fans to come to, regardless of the result. They saw a group of players that were trying hard, doing their absolute best against a really good team, and we did well at the end of the day. It shouldn't really have been 3-1, but it was a positive day for the team, another positive day for the team, and we'll kick on again. And go on to Saturday.
Lynchy, a great performance today. Well done.
Cheers, mate. Cheers. Thanks.